Hello, everyone. I'm so excited to introduce you to my amazing client, Jan. I'm more than impressed with Jan's progress over the past 6 weeks. She has gone through massive transformation, and we almost left old Jan behind and she stepped into this powerful, confident, and happy Jan. I mean, her personal power reached 100% during our third session, and she stayed there. She's on cloud nine, and she has also manifested a job that she has always wanted. And it seems that her transformation has also affected the whole family. And her husband even manifested a new job. But let's hear all from Jan. So, hi, Jan. Thank you so much for being here. So, tell me, what were the specific kind of obstacles or challenges that you were facing before we began our coaching journey together?
I think my biggest hurdle was just my shyness. I thought it was just kind of a personality trait that you were born with. I didn't realize it was something you could transform. And then around that, a lot of just self-doubt, limiting beliefs. And I really feel like that's kind of turned around now.
Yeah. So, how do you feel now? Tell me more about it.
Uh, I have honestly, like, there's this happiness that's just hanging around in my chest. Like I feel like smiling more, and I'll even like smile at strangers for no reason. Whereas before, I just kind of, I was on my own path. I didn't really look at other people, and now I'm kind of looking around more and sharing my light, I guess, with others.
Oh, that's beautiful. So, tell us about your new job. I know you always wanted to go for it, but something changed within you, didn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've for years I've been trying. I'm a teacher and I've been trying to go up to high school, and I think there's just a lot of that negative self-talk that kind of prevented me, and just everything aligned, everything worked out, and obviously a lot of manifestation, and it worked out right. And I will be doing working in high school in the fall, so I'm quite excited about that.
That's amazing. So, what made you decide to work with me in the first place?
Well, I was doing a little bit of research. I have my own Reiki reflexology practice, and I was looking for another modality. And I started reading about tapping and the amazing results that it was getting. And so it took me about a year. I did some research, and then I just kind of fell upon your website. I did some reading, and I liked what you had to say, and I watched some of the testimonials, and so I reached out.
Amazing. So,
Yeah.
how do you feel about our work and your investment at the moment?
I feel great about it. It's probably one of the best things that one of the best choices that I've made in the last little while. Just something for me, for myself.
Yeah. I mean, I can see the massive changes in you. You're just completely a new person. So, since we started working together, I know it's only kind of been 6 weeks, but what noticeable changes have you observed in your life and in your personal growth?
I think a lot of the just being able to turn around when those negative thoughts kind of creep in. I'll just find that I just go right to my affirmations. And it doesn't get in there as deep as it used to before. It's just kind of more of a fleeting thought, and then it goes. Even my relationship, like with my family, I find I'm not as easily irritated or I can't remember what happened, but my daughter expected me to get upset with her. Because she had missed her bus, and it really upsets my schedule. I'm just like, whatever. And I just drove her, and she was surprised that I didn't get on her case about, you should have managed your time better, or whatever. So just little things like that in my day that used to irritate me or annoy me don't seem to have an impact anymore.
So you're taking your power back from all these triggers because we heal your triggers, didn't we? We get rid of them. So you're in your power at the moment. So nothing is bothering you really. So you're free to enjoy your life. You're free to make the most of your life, isn't it? That's the happiness, the freedom, the peace that you feel inside of you. That butterfly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
amazing. That's what everybody wants, but find it really hard to achieve. And you achieved it within a couple of weeks.
yeah.
I think you got that in second or third session, didn't you? If I remember correct. Or was it first session? I started
Um, it
butterfly
was
in you.
Yeah, it was really quick. And I remember going to work the next day because our sessions are quite early, my time. And I was just happy the whole day just after that one session. So I did feel a huge change
Yeah,
just in the one session. Yeah.
massive shift. Yeah, every session we did, it just improved and improved and improved, didn't it? It was
Yeah.
really amazing. So how would you describe our coaching relationship and what aspects did you find particularly valuable?
So I mean, right when we first started, I just felt like this, like we had a rapport. I know we had done some stuff previously, but you had said, just think of me as your older sister. And I mean, I don't know what our age difference is, but it's true. Like I really felt like you kind of took me under your wing and guided me and kind of let me fly off into my own direction. So that to me was really valuable. In terms of our tapping sessions, I liked how you would take like the whole negative experience and then put in that positive just to kind of help reshape my thought patterns around it. And a lot of times I had these little like moments where I never even like you completely switched just the narrative. And I was like, wow, I never even thought of it that way. So
Yeah.
yeah, it just you created this different perspective, different way of looking at situations.
Yeah, once we change our perspective, everything changes in our life. And there's always a reason behind our experiences, but sometimes it's difficult to see them ourselves. So it always helps for someone else to kind of show you, actually, look at it that way, because you learn something amazing from that experience as well.
Yeah.
So if somebody approached you and got doubts about working with me, what would you tell them based on your own experience?
Um, have doubts. I honestly I would just say that that's a limiting belief. Just go for it and try it. I think of all the times I've stopped myself from doing something or going somewhere. And I know one of our sessions we worked on my barriers and my walls that are up, and it's even kind of making me emotional right now. Yeah, just go for it. Like it's amazing.
Yeah, it sets
Yeah,
you free, isn't it? We think that with our
yeah,
barriers, we, keep ourselves safe, but we don't actually. Once we release them, that's when the real freedom starts.
that's right. Yeah.
So many people are so afraid of going to past and digging in the past because they think it's going to be really painful. I mean, did you find it painful? Was it that bad?
Honestly, I think there was a lot of laughter. A lot of things that I was like, what? It doesn't even make sense that I'm like so focused on this little situation. Yeah, there was a little bit of tears. But honestly, I think the hardest part was um kind of just going back and trying to remember those times, like that someone said something mean to me or, any of those little pieces. So I don't think it was as hard as I thought it would be. It was much easier and so much more rewarding on the other.
Yeah. And every week we work on something different to set you free. We move into the next one. And I remember when your 3-year-old self made a decision about being shy. And when we released that, that's it. No more shyness. All
Yeah.
those shyness that you kept it. And you had the confidence to go for that role. And then you had the confidence to do really well in the interview and got the job, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're no longer under the control of that 3-year-old. It's amazing. So unfortunately, most people don't understand this. You know, we
Yeah.
can't set ourselves free from our beliefs, fears, traumas and everything with ease. It's not that challenging. Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing your journey with us. And is there anything else you would like to add or final thoughts you would like to share?
I really just want to thank you for just for what you do and kind of creating that big shift in my life. Thank you. I appreciate
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for working with me. It's been a fun journey. I loved
it.
it. I love seeing that transformation. Look at this. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, you're shining inside out. I love it. Thank you. Thank you for trusting in me. Thank you, Jen.
Yeah. Thank you.